What's happening, everybody? It's Sean here, and I'm back today to give you guys a review of this Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Premium from the Dictionary of Color Combinations pack in this Mystic Red colorway. So this pair of the Nike SB Dunk released as part of a 2-shoe pack, which are both inspired by a Dictionary of Color Combinations, which is a classic book written, I believe, in the 1930s by Sanzo Wada. So this book was all about color research, and it displayed a wide array of color combinations. So these two dunks that released are inspired by specific color combinations within that book. So these shoes have been trickling in skate shops throughout the past few weeks, and they landed here locally in a local Toronto skate shop last week, which is where I managed to grab this pair. So these retailed for a price of $110 US or $145 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is Mystic Red, Emerald Rise, Rosewood, and Rugged Orange. So diving into the details of this shoe, the majority of the upper is constructed out of this long-haired shaggy suede. On the toe box, you can see this suede has a very distressed, very vintage look to it. And then surrounding the front toe cap, we have a bit of a darker red-colored suede, which also has a bit of that vintage look and feel, but it's not nearly as distressed as a suede on the toe box. This same red suede covers the eyelets of the sneaker, and then beneath this on the mid panel, we have more of that very faded red suede that we saw earlier on the toe box. Overlaid on top of this, we have a suede swoosh. This is colored in this teal or turquoise tone. And then moving further down, the side wings or flaps of the shoe, this is again done in that reddish suede, and this wraps around the bottom of the heel. And then we have more of that red colored suede on the very top of the heel, and we have Nike embroidered across in teal or turquoise. As far as the laces go, so this shoe comes with two different lace options. The standard default lace are these dark red colored laces, almost in ways like a very burnt orange. It has these turquoise lace tips to it, and in addition to these laces, they also come with a secondary oval shaped lace, which is done in more of a true and vivid red tone. Underneath this, we have the signature padded tongue, just like most SB Dunk Lows. And while this is probably some sort of nylon, to the touch, it almost reminded me even more of like linen. Either way though, on the top, we have this woven tag with Nike SB branding done in this teal tone. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is padded and it's covered in this mesh liner. And this being a Nike SB Dunk Low Pro model, we have these additional heel pillows, which helps to hug and protect the back Achilles area of your foot. And then as far as the insoles go, so these come with your typical foam lined SB insoles, and we have Nike SB and Air Zoom branding pressed onto the heel in teal. And again, this being a Nike SB Dunk, we have a Zoom Air unit attached to the heel of the insole, which helps with impact protection. And before I forget to mention, attached to the back of the tongue, we also have this small tag with the number 194. And for those wondering what this represents, no, this is not limited to 194 pairs. This 194 actually refers to the page or color combination number that's found within that Dictionary of Color Combinations book. So this is a callback to that specific color combination. So the upper of these dunks sits atop this solid rubber cup sole, and this is done in more of a plum or purple sort of finish. If you look real close, it has a speckled finish to it, so I'm not sure if Nike utilized recycled rubber, but that's kind of what it looks like. And as we turn the shoe over to the bottom, this outsole is also constructed out of that exact same rubber. And of course, being a Nike SB Dunk Low Pro model, we have this circular pivot point, along with this more fine radial style traction pattern that originates from that pivot point. And then underneath this, in the middle, we have this exposed foam wedge with Nike SB branding. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like most of my other Nike SB Dunk Lows. So my foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. And usually for Nike SB Dunk Lows, I prefer to go up to a 10.5 because there's more padding around the shoe and because of that stuffed tongue. Unfortunately, the store only had a size 10, which is my true size. So I'd say that it fits me, but it is more on the snug side. And I would have preferred to go up that half size to a 10.5. So if you have a narrow or normal width foot and you like more of that snug one-to-one fit, you can definitely stick true to size and it should be okay. But if you like more of a roomy fit, or if you have a wider foot, then I would recommend going up that half size. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other Nike SB Dunk Low. It's going to feel pretty firm, flat, very stable, which makes sense considering this is a shoe meant to be skateboarded in. So if you're looking for a very comfortable, very plush feeling shoe, this is definitely not it. Honestly, to me, these recent Nike SB Dunks, they're really not that comfortable for me. And you really have to wear them in and break them in so that they'll eventually feel better on foot. What I do gotta give them credit for though is this really soft upper. So the suede they use feels very broken in, very soft straight out of the box. So the upper of the shoe doesn't require any breaking time, it's more so the tooling underfoot. Finally, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship on this pair, so first off, material quality I was very happy with. This suede, like I mentioned throughout this video, is this very long-haired, shaggy suede, and it feels very good quality to me at least, and it feels like a very thick cut of suede. So the quality of this I thought was really solid. And aside from that though, the overall build of the shoe was decent. It wasn't perfect. There were some glue stains throughout the shoe and on the laces, but there weren't any major flaws that I could see. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up for you, and I'll show you guys how these look. Between the two colorways in this pack, I think I'm leaning towards the other colorway more so than this Mystic Red. While this isn't a bad colorway, I think this is a colorway that works really well in the fall. I'm just not a huge fan of this color combination with these red tones, the teal, and this plum colored outsole. It's just for some reason not really working for me. The first thing I thought of when I got these in hand was that it kind of reminds me of a strawberry, and personally I just don't know how I'm going to style this shoe and how it fits in with my personal wardrobe. But I've seen other people pull off amazing fits with this shoe, so it probably just comes down to personal taste. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on this Mystic Red Nike SB Dunk Low? Is this a pair that you think you'd pick up? Did you try, take an L and pay resale for these? Or is it just not really your thing and you're not feeling them at all? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.